The year 1949 is a significant turning point of Chinese history. After 3 years' battle, Chinese Civil War came to an end. The winner founded the People's Republic of China. But what happened to those losers that retreat to Taiwan? Today, Sun Maoting's house is located on the land mountain of Qingdao, surrounded by streams and pomegranate trees. However, Sun hasn't enjoyed such beautiful scenery for almost half a century. He has a clear memory of what happened in that year on that day. Sun Maoting, a Shandong farmer, left home this morning to water his potato fields. His wife passed a straw hat to him and told him to come earlier for lunch. He replied, "Okay." However, this is the last word he left for his wife. For the next 40 years, he got no chance to talk to his wife and parents. This noon, he was caught by the army of KMT to supplement the amount of soldiers. Then he was sent to Qingdao Navy's ship, which was full of people like him. When told that the ship is heading for Taiwan, Sun was determined to escape from it. But he didn't make it. He was only 26 years old. He had a pregnant wife, a son, and parents in Shandong. But when he arrived on Taiwan, he was classified as mainlander. No one cares about where he came from. He became a farmer again in the mountain of Taiwan. But this time, he had no family and had to rely on himself. Cai Yi was born and raised up in Military Dependence Village in Taiwan. Her parents moved to Taiwan in 1949 with KMT. After her mother's death in 2005, she moved to live with her father, Cai Guodong, and take care of him. Cai Yi found that her father kept looking out of the window, staring at the sky and murmuring these sentences. 36 years, I was in Jinan, which is only 200 kilometers from my hometown, Liaocheng. Why I didn't come back home and take a look at my parents? Why? Early 1980s, Cai Yi was in America, so she got a chance to write a letter to her grandparents in mainland China. However, the reply letter shocked her whole family. It turns out that her father had another wife in mainland China who was there waiting for him for over 30 years. Mr. Cai's parents were still living at that time, but as Taiwan and mainland China were still isolated from each other, he couldn't go back home. In 1987, the blockade was lifted by government, so Mr. Cai finally got a chance to return home. Unfortunately, he could only find the graves of his parents. He kneeled in front of the grave and wept bitterly. Meiji left Cheng'an, Asian town, in November 1949. Her husband was captain of military police in Changzhou, and he sent 2 messengers to escort Meiji to Taiwan. In the time full of the confused and chaotic caused by war, Meiji left home in a hurry, merely saying, "I will be back very soon," to her mother. After leaving Cheng'an, Meiji rushed from station to station, from river to river, and climbed over so many mountains. 1.5 years later, she found herself at a disordered dock of Hainan Island, waiting for ships that could take her to Taiwan. As the large ship couldn't reach the dock, countless small ships were fetching people to the ship. Then, people climbed to the deck by rope ladder. Many people couldn't hold the rope and fell into the sea. Meijin recalled, just one by one, like dropping dumplings to the pot. The surface of sea was filled with struggling heads. Every eye is full of scare, and every mouth is widely open. Incalculable suitcases were floating on the Black Sea.